guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Tisha Speck, and today's video we're talking about my workplace. Okay, things I've learned from my workplace, how my workplace has influenced me, and whatever I can find about my workplace. Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about how humble back in Nigeria, right? I could not greet an elder like good morning, and I go, how are you? Eh? You are asking your elder how are you? Hey, God. So you're asking your elder how are you? Well, when I came here and I started my job, the first thing I had to learn was how to exchange pleasantries with my co-workers. Okay, because it's very important. Like, you just don't want to be looking at people like dumb. Like, you just want, you have to talk, you have to say something, you have to establish a good relationship at your workplace. Okay, and you don't want to do that by just looking at everybody like, you have to talk to people. So talking to people, I used to just say good morning, but people hardly say the good morning at my workplace. Most times it's hi, hello, how are you, things like that at my workplace. Okay, so I had to learn how to say hello, hi, all that stuff. Back in Nigeria, you cannot just meet an elder and tell the elder hi. As has how. Okay, so as how now. So you don't want to do that back in Nigeria, but here, my boss, I look at my boss and I go, hello, and she say, hi Jennifer, how are you? And I'm fine, how are you? Is it Nigeria? Okay, so at first asking an elder how are you used to be like, my mind will be beating, like they're going to say I'm being disrespectful or something like that. But with time, I think the second week, I just forced myself to start saying that same line of greeting. Instead of saying good morning, they say good morning too, but not so often. They say more of hi and hello, things like that. So I started to learn that line of greeting, and to also learn things like how are you. I wonder how you can just tell your elder how are you. Okay, so I've been saying how are you, and I learned humility. Like, at my workplace, there's nobody, I repeat, there's nobody moving around with shoulders. Like, everybody is so humble. And let me tell you something. When you come out of the door to like my today park, I think every workplace has a parking lot. You guys, I was going to work one day. I saw this particular building. I think it's like 3 different buildings, and they are all parking lots. If you're in Calgary, you will know that place, Foothills. Yeah, around Foothills, there's a particular place there are like 3 buildings for that is served as parking lot. Okay, people park there. Whenever I'm passing there, I always pay attention, because you will see cars start from the floor, like from down to the highest part of that building. And those buildings are like 3 of them. I've seen 3 of them. I don't know if there's another one that I've not seen, but I've seen like 3 of them. Okay, cars are parked there. The same thing to my workplace, but we don't have like stairs like that. We have just a plain ground, plain cemented, polished ground where people park. So, like, if you come out, you are going to see so many cars that belongs to the people who are working there. I think there are only a few of us who don't have cars there. I'm one of those people. I don't have car. I get the question, do you drive? All the time. I don't drive. I don't have a car yet. Okay, so, but they are not going to come into the workplace and be like, oh yeah, I have a car, I have a car, nobody should talk to me. Like, everybody's so humble, everybody's so polite. Nobody's going to tell you, come on, will you get out of here? I think I'm the youngest person. I know I'm the youngest person at my workplace, but nobody's going to tell you something like, get out of here, stand up from here, come and clean this table for me. No, no, nobody tells you that. You have your liberty. Nobody's going to tell you. But if you are doing things wrong, like for example, you're going late to work continually, advise yourself, because these people are those kind of people that they are not going to tell you immediately that you are wrong, okay? But they are marking you, okay? And they might give you a sack later or something. Because if they continually approach you and tell you, oh, you did this thing wrong, you did that wrong, you did this wrong, and they're just shouting at you and telling you like that, it might sound like it will be addressed as harassment. It will be addressed as harassment, workplace harassment, abuse, workplace abuse, things like that. So there's nobody here that will come and be shouting at you. So you have to know it on your own that it won't, like, our dress code is casual. That's trouser and shirt. You can wear a gown too, but most times it's trouser and shirt. Nobody's going to tell you don't wear a gown. But a gown is casual too. So you can wear a gown too. So if you're continually wearing like super short things to work, like, nobody's going to, it's a workplace. Do you understand? It's a workplace. You should dress decent, okay? Nobody's going to tell you, but at least you have been told that this is the clothing you should wear to work, okay? You have been told that the dress code is casual. Dress casual to work. If you have so much money, you can dress so much and wear high heels. Nobody's going to question you. But like my job, I stand most of the time. I stand and then I sit down. I stand and then I sit down. So you don't want to be wearing high heels and be standing throughout the day, something like that. So yeah, they are really polite. That's just what I want to say. They are polite, they are humble. Like, nobody's going to approach you with a rude. I've not met, for me, or I don't know about others, but I've not had a rude encounter. Like, nobody has come up to me and be so rude. No, nobody has done that to me. Okay, so everybody's nice, everybody's calm and collected. There's no shouting. Everything is done with proper talking. Like, if you need somebody to do something, you could say, Jennifer, could you help me take this thing to so floor? Yeah, and I'll be like, yes. Okay, so there was this day I was at work. It was still that first week when I was learning how to, get used to that environment and all. So there's this other lady. She's a receptionist too. She called me, Jennifer, I'll be going upstairs. I was like, yes, ma'am. She was like, my name is Grace. I am not your man. To me, I'm giving respect, but to her, calling her ma, I still wonder why it's a bad thing. But well, I think after that encounter, nobody told me again. Nobody told me that Ndofa be this way. I just started doing the exact thing everybody's doing, greeting the exact way everybody's greeting, and answering when I'm called the exact way everybody's answering. Okay, so nothing like, I'm trying to remove the yes ma from my mouth. Okay, because at first I felt like, oh, you are my elder, I cannot just call you, because that's the home training we get in Nigeria. You are my elder, I cannot just call you. You cannot just call me and I'll be like, yes what? You have to show some respect. I thought I was doing a good thing, but she said I should call her by her name. Okay. So I'm learning. I'm still learning. Another thing I learned while heading to work is that do you know that ambulance sound that our governors and presidents make when they are moving from one place to the other? That whew. Here, the only person allowed to use that sound is the ambulance. okay? I've not heard a police person. I think the police people use the quack quack something, quack quack. I've heard something quack quack. I don't really know how to describe it, but they hardly use the because here the ambulance is not allowed, is not supposed to obey traffic, okay? The ambulance, since I've been walking on the street of Canada, the ambulance does not obey traffic. So once it's coming from afar, it's already making that noise. So wherever you are, you know that you need to stay on. If you are a pedestrian, you need to stay on a pedestrian lane. Then if you're in your car, if you're a driver, you know you need to, even if the, what is it now, says go, and you see the ambulance and you can hear the noise and you know it's closer, you better don't move yet, because the ambulance can hit into you and that would be an accident, okay? So most times the ambulance, in fact, I've not seen a time when the ambulance obeyed traffic, okay? It doesn't. Even if the thing is red, the ambulance is going to come and pass, because once it's coming from afar, it's shouting wing wing wing. And if it gets, let's say, and I really understand this thing, I really love it, I love that ambulance part, because let's say something happened and they called an ambulance and the ambulance is busy obeying traffic and all. Before the ambulance gets there, the person is dead. That's wrong, right? And let's say the ambulance got there on time, got the person, and the person, they are heading back to the hospital, but because the ambulance is trying to obey traffic, the person dies. That is wrong as well. So I really understand that ambulance not obeying traffic, I really love it. I think that's my favorite part, that the ambulance does not obey traffic is my favorite part. You will not see governor. Since I came, I have not seen a governor. I don't know if, I think you can see them and you will not know that's a governor, because they hardly have those huge men that Nigerian governors often the Nigerian governors often have, okay? So you're not seeing any huge anybody or any ambulance following, or you're not seeing any convoy following them. I've not seen any so far since I came, okay? So the only person allowed to use the ambulance sound is, the ambulance. Nothing like governor using that sound to intimidate people on the road. Nigerian governors, people should learn. You guys travel, you guys see things, implement these things in your country. It will help us. It's my homeland. It's our homeland. It will help all of us, okay? I think that's all for today. That's all I've learned going to work, coming back, learning at my workplace as well. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. I hope to see you any other time. I hope to see you over and over again. I hope you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification button, and please leave a comment down below. Give us a thumbs up. Those are all encouragements, okay? Those are the support you can give to me, and I could feel good, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you.